I'm Alexa Ray Korea, and I'm here with one of my favorite people on earth, design director Michael DePlatter.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. We are looking at the upcoming DLC for Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. This was announced today.
Yep.
And this is, you play as Lithariel.
Yeah, actually, so we've got two things. We've got our announced DLC, so Lord of the Hunt, our big new story campaign coming later. But this one, the Lethariel skin, that's actually free and it's out now.
Today?
And right now.
So we can go home and download it today and play as Lethariel forever.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. And so there's a couple of things. You can play as Lethariel through the campaign. It's a skin. But also we've added a new challenge mode, which is the Test of Defiance, and we sort of wanted to really kind of crank up the challenge of that as well and sort of represent playing as Lethariel. And the thing with her, where she's a little different from Talion, is she can't rely on the power of Celebrimbor as much. She can't rely on the power of the Wraith.
So she doesn't come back?
She's not coming back, so if you die, that's it. You've got one life. And also, she can't rely as much on the power of the Wraith. So you've got to pick up your ammo in ammo pickups out of the environment.
That's hard.
And you can't use the power of domination to kind of bend the orcs to your will and make them fight for you. But on the other hand, she's kind of a more kick-ass warrior than Talion, so she's going to do more damage in melee, but a bit less armor. So it's really, it's a little bit of a different challenge. And I think, if you've beaten the main game and you're looking for a real challenge that's focused on the combat and less around the domination, this is it. So we've got Evan here. You there, Evan? Hey.
Hey. That sounds brutal.
Yeah, we could
I'd
dive
love to see
right
it.
in.
Jump right in. She looks so mad.
She's a bit grumpy, but she's very excited to be here.
She's a bit grumpy. Just a little grumpy. Now, Lithariel is the adopted daughter of Queen Marwen.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit while we're getting into this about like her backstory and where she fits into the overall Shadow of Mordor lore?
Yeah, so I guess without
spoiling much.
Too deeply, but so Queen Marwen is the leader of the humans and the tribesmen that are on the shore of the Sea of Nirn when Sauron's forces return. And she is actually kind of the last in a long line of Corsair raiders. They're basically pirates. So she was leading pirate raids throughout the inland sea and the Sea of Nirn.
She's tough.
She was, and then one day, in the ruins of one of these ships, this little baby had survived. And so she took her own home and she raised this little orphan as her own. Probably a little bit like Bilbo and Frodo, I guess. But so she raised her as her own, and then Lithariel grew up among the tribes, and they also settled down and started fortifying and trying to kind of make a new life on the Sea of Nirn. But then Lithariel grew up to kind of become the warrior leader of the tribe as well. Yeah,
she's pretty badass. For anyone who's played Shadow of Mordor, she's really tough. She kind of goes off on her own and takes on some very large risks that Talion sort of gets on her butt for. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but if you haven't played this game already, it is your fault. You should have. So
what we've got here, we've gone straight into the challenge mode actually. So this is after you've completed the story, or if you just want to go straight into it and earn some runes that you can use to make the main story easier. But Lithariel's goal here is to actually wipe out the orc leadership here in this part of Mordor. So to do that, there's one down, so that was quick.
You didn't even stand a chance.
Keep in mind you can't get any ammo back from those captains. So she can still use Celebrimbor as an elf, his bow skills. This guy's going to be pretty easy. We'll try and take him on in combat maybe. And also we can't brand or dominate these guys. So a big part of Talion's story in Shadow of Mordor is you're actually forging your own army to turn against your enemies. So she can't take that option. She's going to have to.
Oh man, look at this guy.
This out.
You're a brave
book.
If you think you can take me on.
And again, the key to succeeding in this challenge is Evan/Lithariel can't actually die once, but he's doing pretty well so far.
Now, if you beat the challenge, you get a very special rune, don't you?
So we do. There are exclusive, and we have epic runes related with the DLCs as well. Plus, you're getting all the runes for the guys that you take down as well. And actually, nice. And that's one down. The other thing, of course, is in the other DLC we're showing today, which is the Lord of the Hunt, which is our other missions we'll be going on with Torvin. There's some really powerful new runes in that are related to actually, using beasts and monsters and battling against them as well.
Yeah.
So we're off to a good start. We've got 2 out of 15 captains down, but we haven't yet got any warchiefs.
6 warchiefs and 15 captains? That's insane.
It's madness.
That's a lot.
And so, of course, the thing with that makes it even more important, and plus the fact that there's no second chances.
Oh God.
Ease this
Where'd his nose go?
Let your race in
Tars the ever wounded.
Oh, but there's some nice opportunities here to use the environment against him. So if we let those Caragors out,
Oh no.
stop that guy
nice.
going for the alarm. Okay, and they can do some of our work for us, which is
Whoa.
nice.
Oh no, there's more coming. Get him!
Carving
Oh,
through
get
him.
him! Pop his head.
But not with the Wraith mode. We just have to keep,
Oh,
we
okay.
can't, so we got to, it's all down to
We'll pop
her in
his head later.
this challenge mode. Yeah, we can,
Yeah, oh that's
come
awesome.
and do
She's
that one.
brutal.
yes.
Wow.
Well, she actually does more damage in melee. So Talion, of course, was a ranger. He was stationed on the gate. He was, maybe somewhat more about stealth and hunting and tracking. We really wanted her to be more of a straight-up warrior as well. So a little less heavily armored, but actually more damage in combat. So if you want to play this more with, focusing and emphasizing the combat, the challenge mode is really fun.
Man. And she just looks awesome. Now, I know a lot of players, myself included, were very excited when we came upon her floating around in the world. When you were creating her, what was your inspiration for her? Because to me, she reads sort of like Eowyn.
Yeah.
So was she
Eowyn was, absolutely a big influence, the sort of the shield maiden, and I think, that's one of the greatest parts in the whole story of Lord of the Rings is the fact, when she takes out the Witch King, especially after Gandalf's just had that showdown with him and not being able to. So, that was obviously very inspiring. And I think Arwen, as she's seen in the films, and a bit more of a warrior, but also I think probably even a bigger inspiration for us was Faramir, because within the context of the story, she's really got this relationship with her mother that's very sort of conflicted. She's responsible for this entire area. She's responsible for leading all of these men, trying to hold on to this kingdom as it's being set upon by all sides by Sauron's forces. And as we I don't know how much we should go with spoilers. I'm just going to assume
for the game?
Yeah.
Well,
for
if
the
someone
main
hasn't
game.
played it already,
Okay.
it's their friggin' fault.
Okay,
They had
so-
2 months. Too bad.
So spoiler alert. But if you haven't played it, go out and play it and just close your ears for a minute. But so Marwen herself is actually under the influence of Saruman at this time. So again, it's somewhat like where Denethor is under the influence of Sauron. So she's trying to do the right thing, trying to hold it all together, but it's kind of all falling apart around her, and she's being put in danger because of basically her mother's corruption to these sort of forces of evil.
I totally did not see Saruman coming, by the way, although that's kind of his thing, right? Making people do things.
And it's very much, the theme of the whole notion of power and the rings of power that we were trying to go for with Celebrimbor as well. And especially, I think we almost... Oh, here we go. We've got our first of our warchiefs out. So this is one of 6. Brog the Clever.
Nice.
You should probably check his strengths and weaknesses. He's also got 1 bodyguard with him, we can see. But, we really actually, within the story, wanted to treat because this takes place before Lord of the Rings. It takes place before Saruman starts raising his army of Uruk-hai. So really that idea that Saruman at this time doesn't think he can find the One Ring, so he's trying to get Celebrimbor as the key to the power of forging a new ring or getting control of that. And in our game, Celebrimbor, of course, is building up his own orc army of these powerful Uruk-hai. And we obviously see the image of the hand a lot as he's branding these guys, and that's almost becoming a prelude or an inspiration for what Saruman is later going to do in Lord of the Rings.
Wow, she's very She does a lot of damage.
Yes, yeah. Well, no, we really wanted it to be noticeable. So in combat, in melee, she's really tough compared to Talion.
Oh, wow. I love the braids and everything. So why did you guys decide to go with a skin for Lithariel?
I think, out of all of the, we had our other 6 characters in the game. She was the one that we always intended and wanted to be the, nice.
Oh, that was good.
Boom.
That was awesome. That was
I
so
wish we had
awesome.
the photo mode with this now. That would be nice. That was nice. Okay, one down. So, we had our 6 characters. We had Hergon, who was the sort of first other ranger that you meet. He's really he's more similar to Talion, effectively.
The bros.
Yep. And then Ratbag, he would be kind of fun to make playable, but that would make some challenges with him as the orc.
Playable Ratbag?
Gollum.
Playable
Gollum would be fun,
Ratbag.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Silly.
I liked Ratbag.
Yeah.
I really identified with his struggle to just be the best and find a place for himself.
He's so just absolutely delusional, which was fun. So really, out of our 6 kind of story giver characters, she was always the one that was going to be the, the strongest warrior out of that group, and sort of had something to bring to the table in the gameplay that's more different to Talion as well. And I think even within the story, we probably didn't get as much time with her as we would have liked to. So it's great to be able to come back and kind of give her own challenge mode where she actually gets a chance to sort of launch into battle. Oh, there we go. So we've got the photo mode as well.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Got that orc snot.
Nice.
Oh no, that's her hair.
That's.
Oh, well, maybe it is orc snot. The nice
snot,
spray.
blood, hair. It's all every fluid. It's all black.
I love it. This is awesome.
There she goes. Yeah, she's cool.
Also, not being able to die kind of adds a sense of urgency to it. Or not being able to use the death and rebirth.
Well, I think a comparison, I guess, that and definitely an inspiration for the whole Nemesis system is that idea of being roguelike, but rather than randomly changing the environment and the world, it's changing your enemies. So the other sort of, I guess, roguelike aspect of the design is making it that you have got that one life to it as well. So it's kind of a little mini roguelike version of Shadow of Mordor. We can slot some of these.
Man.
Oh, yes. Tower of Defense. Oh, wow, you've got a lot of epic runes there.
Oh, my God. That's a
Where's
lot.
Yes, I think Evan's clearly been practicing. There's a lot of... So
You're good at
Defiant
this.
to the end. This is actually good. So one of the things with Lithariel, the Defiant rune actually gives you an additional last chance. So because she's not going to be... because she hasn't got another life to live, she's not going to give up and sort of go down in the last chance as well.
That's awesome. I love the whole rune system of sort of upgrading your weapons and whatnot. I had some really awesome daggers going on by the end of my playthrough. How did you guys come up with that? How did you decide that you wanted to do sort of like a weapon upgrade system and rather than leveling normally?
Victories are counted skull by skull. Yours.
Nice. Oh, he's got
and he's got the little
skull
skulls on there, so yeah.
Is that a head? That's an actual head?
Yes.
On his head?
A head on his head next to the other head. That was a little inspired by the movie guy, the lieutenant.
Oh yeah, with the head on his head.
Yes, yes. So he had to have one of those guys. But sorry, back to the the kind of earlier question. I think it was very much inspired by Lord of the Rings in the sense that we see these really iconic named weapons. So there's Sting and there's Glamdring and there's so on. And in particular, really nice bit of attention to detail in the films was we see when Bilbo gets Sting, it hasn't got any of the runes written on it, its story's not written on it yet. Yeah. And when Frodo's got it in Lord of the Rings, it has all the runes and it's, I'm Sting, Bane of Spiders. So that idea of actually wanting to tell your own story, have your own kind of victories, mark those victories on your weapon and then have that manifest. Oh wow, she's...
Oh. Oh my God, Lethariel riding a grog. Yes.
She can, yes. So we're going to let her use that bit of Wraith ability. It would just be wrong not to.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I love riding the grog.
Oh, you wait till shortly after. The Graugs in the Lord of the Hunt. They're kind of pretty massively upgraded as well. So we sort of went, oh.
What is his deal? Cougar. He looks really upset.
I think he's probably got a pretty legitimate reason for that feeling, to be honest. So it's actually pretty fun to sort of get back to the action in this challenge mode and not to be, like, of course being able to dominate enemies, bend them to your will, use them in battle for you is really fun in the late game, but then to sort of have that taken away and not be able to use it is kind of cool too. Oh, so this Graug here is kind of really doing it. Oh!
That guy had a lot of health left too.
Not anymore. It tends to be fairly unhealthy.
Wow, she's really powerful. This is exciting. This is very exciting to me. Did he eat someone?
Yes. He actually he gets health back as he eats people as well. The other Graug we're going to meet later does even more than get his health back. He actually builds up an ability to start projectile vomiting over everyone. So we'll hop back on him.
Projectile vomiting. Nice.
That's cool. So we got one. We need to go after another war chief. We check the
warchiefs.
check
That's a
the
little,
army screen. Yeah,
little much.
Go the hardest one. There we go.
What are their names? Let's pick one based on the name.
The Flogger.
Mosfell. Yeah, get the other.
If you go
Gorgum.
the unmovable. So this
Not
guy,
the Flogger.
the fun thing with him, he's got 5 bodyguards as well. So if we see his strengths and weaknesses, he's a good leader, so he's going to have more bodyguards. So if we go after him, we can simultaneously take down, well, I say we, I mean Evan, can simultaneously take down a bunch of captains and a war chief at the same time. So let's see how that, just keeping in mind that we can't die. That's going to be fine, isn't it?
We can't, don't die. You don't want to embarrass yourself.
Lethariel's
Now
got
this is free, this DLC is free, and this is available today.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, we've really, I mean, we've had a number of sort of free DLCs and different skins now. We've had the Captain of the Watch, and we've had Dark Talion.
The Black
Yeah,
Hand
the
one.
Black Hand, he was fun as well. I think Lithariel, out of all of them, is probably my favorite as well, because she's really, it's not just the cosmetics of the skin, she actually is rebalanced, and in particular in the challenge mode, it really is a different sort of play style to the combat.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got to infiltrate in.
People are talking in the chat about it, but this is free, but Lord of the Hunt is paid DLC, part of the season pass.
Yes, exactly. And that's a full new campaign, so there's more than 10 missions in that, and that's sort of hours of gameplay and a bunch of new features that we'll see later. So it's the combination.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah.
We'll get there, but this is really nice. So we're going after a war chief and
5 bodyguards
5 of his
simultaneously. So what have we got?
Wow. Gosh. And those are a lot of extra, like those are like the sub achievements, or like other I'm totally blanking on the word.
Yeah, so optional objectives.
Optional objectives.
Yes.
Damn, objectives. That was what I was looking for. Woo.
So, and they're around, so the score is basically the score substitutes for experience points. So anything you do to increase your experience, so it's more variety in combat, more different sorts of takedowns, using strengths and weak, all
that
sorts
was
of
brutal.
things.
He tried to crawl away and she pulled him back.
Yep, no mercy.
Wow.
Yes, Nirn was a lovely
Brutal.
place before they showed up. So she's pretty unforgiving about that. So what we need to do here, this is actually a stealth objective, so we've got to sneak in. Animations work really nicely on her, I think. Okay, and then once we reach this viewpoint, that's going to draw out the war chief. And there's some ammo up here as well.
Oh man, they're all together. It's like a party.
A party of death.
I love that they chant the name of the war chief when he comes in.
The chants were great because, I mean, obviously there's hundreds of names, but even so, in the scheme of things, they were relatively easy. They're also enormously fun because we just got to get a big bunch of people together and just
Name the
start
orcs.
screaming chants, and also doing the drinking songs were fun as well.
Oh yeah, the drinking songs.
Oh, Evil Eye.
Can we talk about naming orcs for a minute? How do you guys name them? There's so many of them.
Yeah.
You guys have have a lore person.
Yeah. So we actually have quite a few different lore experts that we work with. There's a professor, a Tolkien scholar, Janet Croft, who's really great. And there's another guy called David Salo, and he was the language consultant for the films as well. So we work with him a lot as well. And then, of course, there's all the references within the books. And then we sort of have fun doing it as well. The other thing, of course, we did with the orcs is it's not just the name, but then the titles as well. So we really took that kind of inspiration from the Vikings and from barbarians of giving them different titles that relate to their strengths and weaknesses or their personality. So,
get him! Chase him down. Let no one live. Get him. Not today.
You're not getting away. No
Pop
branding.
his head.
Oh, he's philosophical.
Well, that's
I love that after all this time, I still get to see and hear lines that, haven't actually heard in playing before. And I've been looking at this
how
for
deep does
hundreds
the
of
rabbit hole
hours.
go?
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't think they even know. But enough though that, we still see new stuff, which is great.
That's awesome. I think we were talking about this earlier, one orc very insinuated that he would like to keep Karagor cages for insidious purposes, and every time I ran up to him, he'd be like, "You're back to play." He was my nemesis, and I killed him, and it was sad. But
that's what's so like some of the relation, especially once you get domination. Some of the relationships that really start off as being about revenge. I'm going to get this guy, and then they sort of build into this state of kind of almost affection. I think because they're. And I think this was a huge part of the writing as well. So, as mentioned before, Dan Abnett, one of our writers who wrote the comic of Guardians of the Galaxy and a bunch of stuff. The fact that there's some humor in there.
He's gonna get him.
You butcher.
Oh,
Get him.
He's down.
Yep. Gone. Dead. Bye.
Boom. Photo mode.
Oh my God! Get that. Yes. Amazing. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Go a bit arty with this one.
Do like a sepia color? Is there a sepia situation?
There is sepia.
Oh, oh man.
Like,
oh, perfect.
There.
This is perfect. I'll hang that on my wall. That's
and the
nice.
photo mode, of course, is another free download too. So it's fun. But people really start to like these guys.
Yeah.
And so you start off out of revenge, and then he sort of becomes part of your team, and there's sort of a affection for them.
My guy's name was he was Pasha the Frog Blood, and he was green, and I will never forget him.
Like Kermit.
Yeah, he was like a big fat green Kermit. He was just this big rotund, he had just straps over his front and like a little shoulder pad. We hated each other.
Oh.
In the
You just got promoted.
Not today.
Not for long.
Nope.
Oh,
that's great.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
We just got a trophy as
so
well. So
are there
kinda
more
cool.
trophies with the?
Not with the free one, but absolutely
with Lord of the Hunt?
Yeah, with Lord of the Hunt as well. 3 out of 6. We're halfway there, and nearly all the captains. So, let's see.
We have a question. Bob Jones, 1980, wants to know if there is more dialogue added into the DLC.
Not into the free one.
But with Lord of the Hunt.
Yes, but with Lord of the Hunt, and of course with our other main story DLC, which will be the Bright Lord. So that's
the Celebrimbor DLC. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that. That is awesome. Without spoiling anything.
Yeah, so actually some of the new, which of course we're going to get to shortly, but some of the new warchiefs and we've added new warchiefs and new warchief abilities in the Lord of the Hunt. So some of those are pretty fun.
I'm surprised she hasn't gotten super mobbed yet. Some of my most challenging and rewarding moments in this game where you're in a situation like this and you start fighting 2 people, I know it's kind of happening, and then all of a sudden like 30 more orcs come out of nowhere and you're just bouncing between like fighting them. I love that.
It's actually Evan here's being pretty methodical about making sure none of them reach the alarm. So yeah, once that kicks off, it's like
you're done.
Things can get pretty chaotic. Oh, Some flowers.
What'd she pick up?
Alfredin.
Barfa the Cruel is our next target.
Yes.
Barfa the Cruel. I like that. Barfa.
Oh, you didn't kick that slave. Don't let him do that.
Oh man. Haha.
Who's our next war chief we're going for?
Let's get Barfa. I vote for Barfa.
Okay, he's around here somewhere. He's a mere captain. 1 out of 5. Oh, you've created one problem for yourself there, Evan, which is that when you kill 6 war chiefs, you've actually got 4 war chiefs, I think, on the pedestals in the hierarchy. Can you just go and check? Oh, so you're not going to be able to get gold. One of those other guys got promoted.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. You can still beat this. Okay, we need to choose another. We should choose another war chief here.
This is so involved. She's got her work cut out for her.
Yes, and I mean, obviously Evan's pretty capable as well, so he's making this look relatively straightforward. Who is that guy? The Nightbringer?
Shaka Nightbringer.
Let's go in and check him out.
Shaka. Oh, he's got like a thief mask on.
Yeah, he's going to be stealthy. Let's check out his strengths and weaknesses. So he does have some fears. Furious, battle, and with that light armor, he's fast as well. So if he does break and run, he's got a pretty good chance of escaping, especially with these other 2 bodyguards. We can do it. We can get. I know.
Get them. Leave no orc alive.
These are good chances to up the score as well, just sort of incidentally being able to take guys out as we go past.
Oh, that's awesome. Get him.
Oh, he's not coming back from that. Okay. Go Lithariel. And there's his mission icon over there. Oh, he's back in the
hanging out.
Back in the shanty as well. There's a lot of runes there sort of building up on the map we could come back to and collect later as well. Cool.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, that's, I mean, again, even from the point of view of showing it or the streams, the fact that you get to see something different every single time we're looking at it is fun as well. I tend to get sort of lost and caught up in what's going on. Okay, so to draw out this guy, it's going to be a rampage, and in under 2 minutes as well. She actually shouldn't have too much trouble with that.
This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yes. This is actually a case where letting the alarm go off first can be a benefit, because that's going to mean there's going to be even more enemies swarming in. So you can see actually keeping these alive, because the 2-minute counter starts after the first guy dies. So one's dead. So now we've got 2 minutes to kill 20.
More are dead. 2 are dead.
18 to go. This will be
3 are dead.
Have to be a bit careful about getting hit here. She's actually got less armor than Talion as well. Oh.
Wow. 5 are dead. She's very strong.
Yeah, there's significantly more damage on the melee as well, because again, you can't rely as much on Celebrimbor's range, because she's not able to regather ammo from. Oh,
she did it! That's my favorite move ever.
Pop.
Oh,
there we go.
Head pop. I love the head pop. There's just something so satisfying about like stabbing an orc and then just going boop, and then their head explodes.
The other one of my favorite rune is there's one that on the quick throws has a chance to just basically make guys explode each time you hit them. So that tends to be fun as well.
Yeah, there are a couple of really awesome abilities when you get farther down in the ability tree. No!
Lethariel!
Get her, Oh, okay.
We have got that other rune.
She's so mad. She's so mad.
How dare you? That's before the war chief even gets here too.
She is so pissed.
Her health's low too.
So pissed. Oh God.
Oh, this is getting real.
Oh my God.
Okay, one more, and then the war chief's out.
Okay, he has arrived.
So the Nightbringer is now going to arrive with his 2 bodyguards as well.
Shaka.
Oh, that bodyguard he's got with those, that berserker looks pretty tough behind him. Little feathers.
Oh my God. Be careful.
Now, I can't remember seeing a lot of weaknesses on the Nightbringer other than a fear of fire. but he's also fast. So that's going to be interesting, because one of the ways to kind of strip away some of his strengths is going to be to make him flee in terror. But if we do that, he's got a pretty good chance of escaping as well.
Oh man.
Street.
Even star. Oh, that's cute. Blade of Gondolin.
Wow. These when you've got a bunch of these epic ones stacked up, they're pretty powerful.
No hammer.
What's he choosing? What are you going for here? Ruination. Oh, they're powerful. So
there's a lot of epic runes.
Yes.
I didn't realize there were that many. Wow. And then they show you like the dying moments of like the orc that you.
That's the guy that you defeated in order to actually gain that particular rune. So it's a nice little
dead
memento. I think
montage.
that was the other inspiration for those, as as well as Lord of the Rings, as kind of the kill markers on the side of fighter jets or whatever. Okay, it's on now. Oh, well, he looks cool. Ogrish the Vile. One down.
Oh man.
Vulnerable to mount. Oh, ranged as well. So this is going to be another nicely placed headshot.
Mormog.
And this is going to
Slayer. But what king did he slay?
I'm sure he'll tell us if
we get close enough.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
That knowledge dies with him. Although, he could be back from that with a scar, but not in.
Not right now.
Not in this, because of course she can't die, so time's not going to come. Move forward.
So sometimes if you kill an orc, they might return with a scar.
Yeah. So we really. I mean, there were two parts of that.
Unless you behead them.
If their heads are off, that's it.
Okay.
They're done. Notwithstanding a couple of small bugs that show up very rarely. But the two things. One, we wanted them to be extremely tough, and it very much is a hallmark of villains that you think they're dead, but they're back. So, and we know if you've had a particular relationship with a guy, if you've encountered him a lot, if he is kind of your nemesis. So it's not just random. We're choosing the guys who we really want to elevate and become these kind of personal villains.
Oh man, you are so close to finishing. 2 captains and 3 warchiefs left. And one of the warchief positions is empty.
Oh, come on, you got this. Health's down. This is not an easy fight. He's nearly down. He's waiting. Finish him before he gets up.
Get him.
Darkness falls.
He's like really philosophical final.
Yeah, I like some of the last words, and they can either, because we don't really know what the lifespan of the orcs is.
His hood popped off. His hood popped off.
He was unmasked, so we could see. Look at that guy at the back. He was just so confused.
He was like, what?
I got up this morning. This is not what I expected.
Oh my gosh.
It's all gone wrong. Okay, we've got 2 more.
2 more.
War chiefs before the Lord of the Hunt.
I love when the orcs run from you. When you show up and they're like, Gravewalker, and they like run away and that really screaming.
Escalates through the course of the game.
Yeah.
So as your legend's growing and they start talking about you more, because you're showing up more in their conversations, their fears. You can see that other epic rune, I don't know if you know, the little shaking hit counter number there. That's because one of the epic runes actually lets you maintain your hit counter for longer. So you can use a lot more of those powerful abilities. So the big area effects.
That's useful.
Yeah, it's a powerful one. That one makes a big difference.
Next free skin. Some of the chat is hoping that rat bag skin maybe one day. They love Ratbag. The fans love Ratbag.
And we're fans, obviously. Like, the team loves Ratbag as well.
What made you decide to, make Ratbag? What was the idea behind him?
I think, it was a combination of a lot of different things. One, we needed someone who brought together the living world of the Nemesis system, with the story. I think, we're in Mordor. This place it's pretty dark. It's pretty violent. It's the sort of dark heart of Middle-earth. So having some humor to lighten that, I think, was really very, very important as well. And, we didn't want anyone to, I think of our orcs as like just orcs. We wanted to be really clear that they have personalities and their characters as well. So, yeah, really want like an orc with a strong personality, someone who's bringing some humor into it, and someone who's really kind of connecting the story and the Nemesis system as well. And I think he does all those three things pretty well. And Phil Lamar, who played him, just did like an amazing job. That's the other thing with Ratbag. I think we had our sort of hopes and goals, and as he was written, but he was, I think, brought to life to a level that sort of went above and beyond that as well.
I heard a story, the scene where he's they show it in the trailer where he's sort of swinging, that he like you actually put him on ropes and did the capture with him. Like,
yes, sadism.
That's awesome.
I think sadism was a very, very important component
What are you
of all of
doing?
the. Oh, this guy is one of the sort of best friends of the warchief in this area. So his screams for help are what's actually going to draw out the warchief to come and help him.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome.
Oh, the poet. Oh, this guy. Let's see just how poetic he's feeling.
Oh man.
Orc poetry is
Bye.
a variable quality.
They have their
and
own
he's got his-
culture, their own art.
They really do.
Finally!
Oh, he's looking up.
Barfa's here! Yes!
Oh, we wanted Barfa, and now here he is.
We've got Barfa, we've got Zathra. That's two. There were only two left, right?
He should have actually, you know what he should have had? He should have had actually rhyming bodyguards. That would have been more appropriate for the poet. Didn't do that though. Okay. Oh, God. Whoa.
Oh my god.
This is.
She's so mad right
She
now.
is real.
She
Oh,
is
there's
so
Barfa.
mad.
He's done.
Yes.
It's actually, I thought Evan
Oh my
was
God.
kind of going to have a walk in the park with this, but
This is tough.
there's a bit of tension. Oh, and he's enraged. The poet is enraged, probably due to the death of one of his bodyguards. Yes.
Hate of bodyguard suffering.
He really is a warrior poet, this guy.
Forget him. Come get up close and personal with
Ugh.
me instead.
Okay.
Okay, so he's very angry about the death of his bodyguard, but he's also ready to move on.
Oh my god. Oh, so close.
I want to hear his last words. You should get it.
It'll
The
be
poet
something.
has to have something,
Something-
poetic to observe as his final words.
Oh god, you're so close.
Oh, you know what else we should have done? We should have let you replay the final words in the rune page when you could go back and look at those guys.
Oh
That
yeah.
would've been great. Oh,
No! Oh my god, don't die.
don't do it, Lethariel. I think
Oh.
I mentioned she does get actually more last chances than
Yeah.
Talions. Oh, which
Oh,
she's definitely
no.
going to need here.
Oh my god, don't. Oh, oh god,
Really?
she's pissed.
Let me take him, master. I'll make him squeal.
Oh my god.
The orc's not very.
They're not very good about gender.
No, it's not a big thing in their society.
Are there female orcs?
There are not. So we're sort of these orcs, these uruks. They're drawn from the same sort of cut from the same cloth, I should say, as Saruman's Uruk-hai. So they're pulled from the sort of birthing vats under Barad-dûr and
Born in mud vats.
Yes, and drawn forth.
Now in Tolkien wrote that they were once or began as elves, and they were corrupted by the first Dark Lord.
Yep.
So this has been going on for some time.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
God.
is sort of, and so some of these guys could be really old as well. You know, they could have been around.
It is my own blood that will.
Interesting.
And certainly,
Bye.
the
Rip.
captain down. They have got the pointed ears of the elves as well, so we've sort of followed that lineage here, and that sort of relates to Celebrimbor's perception of them as well. So he, as an elf, particularly when he's starting to think about dominating them and making his own army, from his point of view, he's almost redeeming them. He's kind of taking them back and undoing what the first Dark Lord did.
Celebrimbor's a little grumpy. He's a little grumpy.
He's more than a little. Yeah, it's
a little
interesting.
grumpy.
It's like
Life taker, rhyme stealer.
There we go.
Oh, he's just sad that
Kill
he's not
him.
going to make any more poems. Rhyme stealer, that sort of hurts.
Yeah, yes.
The poet is no more.
So we've got one more war chief to kill.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I think in a way, Celebrimbor is actually the one even more than Talion, who ultimately is really corrupt, more corrupted by
Yeah.
There was a, I can't remember where I read it, but someone in looking at the game, I think really did deconstruct very successfully that actually Celebrimbor kind of is the Saruman of this story. He is the sort of guy that is trying to, fight the power of Sauron with power, that is kind of somewhat using Talion and dragging him along, in much the same way as the Ring is trying to sort of has its own mind and is trying to drag people along with it.
Yeah, it's using the weapon of the enemy.
Yes. Yeah, so Celebrimbor is interesting like that. I think he's sort of the villain. But believing that he's doing it very much for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And also, very much with I think a personal notion of well. So the fact that he had for hundreds of years this personal relationship with Sauron as well.
Yeah, they were besties. They
Yep.
were pretty close. I mean, I'd be mad too if I found out that my best friend that I was making jewelry with actually is the Dark Lord incarnate.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
And then killed my family and chained me up. I'd be really upset.
Exactly.
So I feel it. I
Yeah,
love
I
their
think
relationship.
but they work together for so. There's a love-hate component to it for sure.
I love the relationship between Celebrimbor and Talion, because Talion is sort of that he's a little bit conflicted and a little angsty, and Celebrimbor will show up and be like, he'll like pop into existence and be like, hey, you got to go do that.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, he's offering. I just like rereading Lord of the Rings at the moment, and there's the moment when Sam has to take the ring off Frodo, and he's sitting up. He's on the edge of Mordor, and his head's just totally filled with fantasies of raising an army and conquering Mordor. And so I think that's very, very much what Celebrimbor is doing to Talion as well. So this she'll be fine here. The trick to draw this guy out is we've got to take no damage. So that's going to mean using every weapon. This one's actually probably a little bit harder for her than it would be for Talion, because she can't rely as much
on the wraith powers.
Yeah, on the wraith powers. But you seem to be doing pretty well.
Vermilion3 would like to know if you can use her skin in the main campaign.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And the rune, the epic rune that you gain from this as well.
I imagine that epic rune would be helpful in the upcoming DLC we're going to look after this, which is the Lord of the Hunt, with some pretty nasty beasties. Jaws of Death.
Oh, nice. Well, another trophy. This was actually the one of the first games I got my platinum trophy on, so that was fun. Yeah, and so there's new trophies as well with that DLC as well.
Oh, good. And we'll be taking a look at that once we get our last war chief.
Oh, we've only got one to go. This is
One war chief.
We've just got to make sure we take no damage here. Oh, this is great. So
Don't-
it's actually.
oh. Holy crap!
I was just about to
Oh my
say
God.
how absolutely brilliant that strategy was of unleashing all those Caragors and letting them do your work for you by rampaging through the stronghold and slaughtering these guys.
But we didn't fail the Power of Defiance, did we?
No,
war chief to go.
We just
Oh my
simply failed
God.
to draw out that war chief. I wonder if we should. How quickly do you reckon you can go after him again, or should we pick another? Oh, we'll do him again. This will be fine. How long have we? I don't even know what the time is actually.
Keymaster 610 is wondering if we're going to get. It seems to be that bathing suit costume DLC is a popular thing, and if we'll be getting a Talion and underwear skin.
Is that a popular thing?
I mean, they're doing it for Smash Brothers. They have one guy in like a bathing suit, and then there's like, I don't know, would we get a Dead or Alive style Talion bathing suit?
That's it. It hasn't come up to this point. That's the first.
Maybe we should.
Interesting.
That's a project for modders for the PC version. I would totally buy a Talion and underwear skin off of somebody. Just saying.
Yeah. All over that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There probably is a cosplay of it already somewhere.
Oh, don't get hit. Don't get hit.
Oh gosh. That's a new move. Pulling on them
Yeah, we
as
added.
they try to run away.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the animators just did
She's rough.
such a great job. I think the other one, I mean, of course we'll see in the other DLCs, but and then the Bright Lord as well, where we actually get to play as Celebrimbor. They've really gone back and gone right through. So his fighting style feels really, really different again. So.
That's awesome. I know that. I like that. Talion had a little bit of grace to his flipping around and stuff, but she's just straight up brutal. She's great. Oh my God, you're so close.
Okay, halfway.
We're almost there.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna win that bet.
Oh my God. I'm getting
Just
really
don't get hit.
nervous.
Oh, I can't watch.
I'm getting damaged.
Okay,
I'm getting so nervous.
9 to go. We got ammo. We still got ammo. Oh yes, actually.
So we have to kill 20 Urks without taking damage, and then
Yes.
that draws out the warchief.
And that's going to draw out the war chief, and that's going to be 6 out of 6.
Oh my God, don't
I
take
can't even
damage.
watch. We should have recorded this earlier. I can't watch it live.
This is
Too
nerve
tense.
wracking.
Yeah,
Oh God.
not him.
No, get him. Okay. Oof. Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Right
the not
there.
being able to die, the not having, because obviously in the main game, the death and resurrection
Yeah.
is such a sort of a key part of the loop and of Celebrimbor's power. So taking that away and having the tension of not even being able to die once just changes the feeling of the whole thing. I really love this challenge mode. It's fun. Oh, you did it! Okay, this
There
is it.
he is.
This is it.
Gorgum the immovable.
Oh, he looks easy.
This is so intense.
Okay, you've already done the
Oh my
captains.
God.
So this is it.
So all you gotta do is take him down.
Yep. Vulnerable
Vulnerable
to
to stealth
stealth. Oh,
finishes.
easy. Do it.
Get it, get it, get it!
Boom.
Yes!
Bravo. Well done.
Amazing. Holy crap. That was incredible. And that's awesome. So that's out today.
Yep, that's
You can-
free.
you
That's
can
just totally free. Take it.
Jump on your console of choice, play as Lithariel, join the madness. Now we are going to look at, this is the first paid DLC for the season pass.
Yep.
Lord of the Hunt. It's a beast hunting campaign, and it stars my favorite side character, Torvin the dwarf. This is so exciting. I love dwarves. They're probably my favorite of the Middle Earth races.
I've got to say orcs. I've got a dispute with you there.
Oh, you
Gotta
like
be
the orcs?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you made a whole game about it.
That is true.
And we are using. This is the costume skin that comes with it.
Yep. So this is the Beastmaster skin, and again, so that you get the skin for this campaign
I like
for
this
the
beard
Lord of the
Going
Hunt.
on right here.
Yeah. He's got
That's
a.
awesome.
Wait till you see the mullet. It's amazing.
Oh, there's a mullet.
Oh, yep.
Ah.
But as well, so you can use this skin throughout the main story campaign as well as in the Lord of the Hunt campaign as well. So there's a bunch of new stuff in this. So there's new warchiefs, there's new creatures and beasts, both for you to fight against, but also they've got new powers that you can use in combat.
Ooh.
And there's the epic runes, and there's plenty of new time to spend with Torvin as well, and more collectibles and lore to kind of uncover more of his backstory as well.
For another one of your hunts, Master Dwarf.
But this is your hunt, Captain.
Oh my God, this is so
There's a
exciting.
pack of warchiefs just arrived in Nurn. Call themselves Beastmasters.
Beastmasters.
That does sound like my kind of prey. What do I need to know?
I know you're familiar with the Caragors. I taught you everything you know about. But let me tell you.
Oh, look at him.
from
Oh, I see the mullet.
Of the warchiefs.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Did you?
just a hunter. Pay attention.
So, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Look at that.
So he's really sort of embraced the wilderness and the monsters and the beasts. This is all about them. And so this takes place during the period when you're in Nurn, the Sea of Nurn,
has been burning.
And as this is kind of, as Talion's been stirring things up and stirring up these creatures, Sauron's determined that he's basically sent out these really elite war chiefs as exterminators to either kill or tame these monsters.
Okay.
But being Mordor, sort of nature itself responded to this, and the creatures themselves have kind of increased in power as well. So it's a combination of trying to take down these new Beastmasters, as well as battling against these new monsters, and then kind of, as with so many things of being behind enemy lines in Mordor, turning all of these different foes against each other and kind of turning your enemies against each other.
Oh, Mordor.
So these guys, I really like these guys. So basically the Caragors, the big cats we had in the main game were sort of like lions. So the big alpha predators, they're hunters.
Karagath.
Karagath, which means jaws of death. These are stealthier. So basically they're more like a panther. And what's fun with that, which I can't actually ever remember doing this before in a game, but you're mounted, but because it's a big cat, you've got stealth while you're mounted. So you can actually stalk your enemies while mounted, hide in the bushes, and actually pounce on them and kind of maul them to death from the back of these big cats. And they're like a jaguar. They'll like crush the skull in one bite as well.
Oh man. Bob Jones 1980 would like to know how many new creatures you added, and if we could maybe talk about them, or are we going to run into all of them?
Yeah. We'll probably get a chance to see most of them. The two biggest ones, the two ones with the most of, are definitely the Karagaths and the Wretched Graug. And the thing with them,
Wretched Graug,
with both of them, is we really wanted to add more than just a challenge for you fighting against them, but also, really this ability for you to use them in the sandbox. Yeah. So now we've got big cat stealth kills, which
that's awesome.
really
Just
fun.
one crunch on their skull.
We should get some photo mode action on that as well.
Yes, please. Now these.
And the funny thing that you can do like the death from below. So you've got an archer, you can actually sneak up below the tower and kind of
grab them off.
So
these the Wretched Graug and the Karagath, are they only available in this DLC, or will they now show up? Okay, so they're
these
not.
are these are in the DLC.
In the DLC. Wow, look at that. Oh.
You need some photo mode action on that
Torvin?
stealth kill. Oh, he's waiting. He's not so big under the sneaking.
Oh man.
Okay, one more with a stealth kill. And then we got to take these guys out. Oh, that's.
Didn't even know what hit him. Oh, get the jaws. Can you get
If we
you
get
get up
the
and under
jaws
him?
and the mullet in one shot.
Can we get it all in there? Oh man. Can we get the mullet? No? Okay. The mullet's a little
off.
I love that mullet. It's very dwarven.
Yeah, it's very inspired by.
Speaking of dwarves,
Nice.
Torvin is. We've never really seen a half-naked dwarf before. He sort of doesn't really wear a lot of armor, and his hair and beard are short. Like all the dwarves that modern media have shown us, like Thorin and everyone, have like the big long braided beard. So when you were designing Torvin, whoa. Oh my! When you were designing Torvin, like why did you decide to sort of give him a little more of a, I don't want to say clean cut. Would that be clean cut for a dwarf?
That would be extremely clean cut. That would almost be basically he's like a skinhead by dwarven standards. He's like totally
skinhead,
clean, very much clean shaven. And I think the thing with Torvin as well, like again, it comes back to thinking, okay, we're in Mordor. We're in this place that's obviously.
Here he is.
There he is. Oh, we'll let you tell him himself. But.
Let him talk for a minute.
Their plans are in disarray. There's still work to be done to ensure the Uruk never tamed the Karagaths.
The war chief. The beast tamer.
Aye, that unnatural fiend needs to be put down. To draw him out, use the Karagaths against his war camp. The more Uruk
Oh
die
man,
by their shadowy bite.
he means business.
Yep. So it's really
He's
about
intense.
using these creatures to draw out the war chiefs, and then if we zoom in, then the actual
Tonghorn.
war chiefs themselves, we've got sort of obviously a lot more their armor, their equipment, but also their strengths and weaknesses as well. So if we
Their power is very high.
yes, they're really powerful, really strong in combat, and they actually get some new traits they can use in combat as well. So this guy, basically, the trick with him is to use the stealth of the Karagaths against him, because if we don't succeed in that and he sees us coming, he's going to be extremely powerful in combat. So can't shoot him, really powerful in combat, and he's going to kill our Karagath. So we could either go after him and
He's
his
got the skull
bodyguards.
on his thing. Oh, that's awesome.
And alternatively, we could go and do another mission with Torvin and learn more about one of the other creatures and kind of sort of draw them out.
Can we do another mission with Torvin?
All right, let's go.
Yay! So Torvin actually has a really interesting origin story. I know we've talked about this before. Your inspirations for him have come from some very...
Sorry, I got distracted by Torvin there before,
He's
but
so cool.
yeah, let's go for that one. We'll go see the mounted ones as well. Yeah, we'll go for this one. We'll get through as many as we can. We've got how much time?
We got some time.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we're in Mordor. Clearly, this is a long way from Erebor, a long way from where the dwarves would normally be found. So any dwarf who's here is already going to be slightly mad.
Yeah.
So we knew he was going to be an outsider. He was going to be someone who was very much kind of on the fringes of orc society, and then we see that the sort of dwarves we do see, like we still wanted him to be faithful to that as well. We see them hunting the dragon. We see them as hunters. They're very militaristic. So really inspired as this guy who was an outsider, a loner, a long way from sort of orc society, and very much in the idea of a hunter, because we wanted Mordor to be this wild place. So he was kind of, I think, one of the big inspirations we had is, okay, who is this ultimate kind of big game hunter?
Oh man,
And
so
there was Quint in Jaws, of course. There's a huge reference, right down to some of the facial hair. And I've forgotten the guy's name. The guy in Jurassic Park who was the big game hunter was actually pretty cool as well. But we really wanted that idea of him being this loner, this big game hunter, someone who could introduce you to how to do that and how to use these creatures and hunt these creatures. Nice.
Sorry, some of the kills make me laugh. That's awesome. So he is the Quint of Mordor.
He is the Quint of Mordor
Quint
with
of
a little
Mordor.
dash of Wolverine. And he was
Awesome.
really fun. He was one of the first sort of characters that we worked with Weta on the design of as well. So,
Oh wow.
they sort of had a lot of that, I guess, attention to detail on his equipment and on his sort of gear. So
Damn, that's awesome. Who's his bloodline? He's from.
he's Durin's.
Is he Durin?
Yeah, he is from the north, and he actually came here. Like some of the lore and stuff we learn about, he actually came here hunting with his brother.
Yeah.
But of course, that didn't turn out so well. And then something else that we've got in this DLC is the ability to explore more and basically uncover Torvin's journals and learn more of his sort of backstory and his history and some of his kind of tall tales, around hunting these different creatures as well.
That's exciting to me. As a lore hound, that makes me incredibly happy. Bob Jones, 1980, popping on all the questions today. Do all of the warchiefs are in this DLC? Are they all related to the new creatures?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So there's the sort of 5 new these super elite warchiefs, the completely new showdown missions to take them down, new missions around the creatures to bring them out.
Bob Jones, 1980, you're on fire today. Thanks for all the questions.
So this is actually quite fun as well. So in addition, let's track these guys down. So again, Torvin's helping us out here. So this is another new ability we get. So one of the features when we're running, you can use opportunities in the environment. If you mantle over them, you can get a speed burst. And so basically to make the navigation on these Karagaths more interesting and speed them up, we've now got that on the Karagaths as well. So that lets us actually, race around and traverse the world even faster than the Karagors could. And that's the key in some of these missions. We've got to intercept these guys quickly.
Let's
go.
Now there's no release date for this yet.
It's coming out this year.
This year.
It's not far away.
All right. So we'll be getting it soon.
It's going to make it. We've got to reach this hideout quickly. Okay.
And Cal Sash wants to know about how long this DLC is, or how much content is in Lord of the Hun.
It's a good. I mean, through play testing, if you're sort of going through it pretty quickly, so sort of 3 to 4 hours. So if you're exploring and playing around more and exploring the Nemesis system and mucking around with the new creatures, of course, it can be a lot longer. And then, of course, with the season pass, we've got 2 of these full campaign ones as well. So we're talking a bunch of. And the thing that you do get from this one as well, the epic. Every one of those warchiefs has an exclusive epic rune, and then they can carry back into the main campaign as well.
People in the chat are also asking about a Torvin skin. I guess Torvin is also popular.
Yes, Torvin and Ratbag.
He's such a cutie.
So we've got a list going here. We've got Torvin, Ratbag, and a bikini.
And Talion in a bikini or whatever they would wear in Middle Earth to swim in.
Oh, quick! Come on! What are you doing?
No.
You got 10 seconds, man. Grace.
You've done so well. Oh man.
You can do this. You can do this.
You got it.
Where are you going?
What?
Oh, down.
Why did you do that?
Oh, he was using the. It was brilliant. You just added to the. It was like Smokey and the Bandit.
Amazing.
So we have to intercept these guys before they escape.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's nice
Oh,
to. Oh,
crack.
nice.
Oh, that's so
Great.
good.
The audio guys just did a great job.
The audio in this is pretty great.
I think maybe the highlight of the audio we'll get to later was when if we get to hear the Graug start vomiting on people.
Running off with my brother's axe.
A small victory. There's no trace of the blasting powder anywhere.
Something that valuable only the smuggler.
This is good. I like this guy.
Ooh.
His dark master. It's better blown up and wasted.
I like that his Karagath has the little enemy lines on it,
Along with their cargo.
floating above it.
I like her.
Ruku's 5150. Will this DLC add any new abilities and powers?
Yes, so it's adding,
It's
and especially all the powers while you're mounted. So you can move faster while you're mounted, you can stealth kill while you're mounted, we've got the range, and then, actually there's a bunch, and then when we get to the ghouls, you can actually start summoning them yourself.
There are
into
ghouls
combat.
in this one too?
Yeah, but you can actually lead them and summon them, so you can kind of make your own horrendous ghoul army. So basically every single one of these missions is bringing in some big new mechanic or feature that you
Nice.
can use. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, there's a big Graug over. Okay, so the fun thing, this next war chief we've unlocked now, he's actually got a new ability as well, because it's not only Talion now that can be mounted, it's also the enemies as well. So we've got enemies mounted on the Karagaths.
Enemies mounted on enemies. Mounted on enemies.
We actually saw that the other day. Oh, here we go. So now
The ghouls. Now,
let's
where do
bring
the
out
ghouls
the-
fit in Middle Earth lore?
it's sort of they're sort of, I think they're really from the same sort of origins in here as the goblins, but they've really gone very degenerate and very kind of nasty once again here within Mordor.
They barf poison on you.
The matrons do, yes, and that's actually, it's consuming these disgusting toxic ghouls that's then kind of led to the reactions that makes the wretched Graug
wretched Graug
able
so
to start-
wretched?
makes the wretched Graug so wretched is his diet of disgusting ghouls. But the thing, with all of this, the sort of big overarching theme is they've got all these disgusting and dangerous and horrendous powers, but you've also got the ability to take those and use them to your advantage against your enemies as well.
This makes you laugh. Their numbers growing.
And the wretched Graug and those enemies, they're unique to this particular story mission.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, so yeah.
So how can we curb
That
this
mullet.
disease?
That mullet is just
One way.
too amazing.
Need to drag their vile queens
Wild.
from the nests and
Lord of the Mullets.
Look at him, he's so cute.
hive without a
I like the little mutton chops and the.
I think my favourite thing in the main game is he still sort of has these body image issues about his gut. So he's
What gut? He's
Exactly,
ripped.
I know. That's what
This dwarf is ripped. He looks great. You look great, Torvin.
So now what we can do is can actually, in the same way before you could hit the
Oh, no.
cages to let out the Karagors, now you can hit the ghoul mounds and actually summon these guys out as
man.
well. And once you've drawn them out, you're going to get the power to brand them. So before we could dominate and use orcs,
You can dominate
now
ghouls.
we can dominate and develop our own army of ghouls.
This is amazing. An army of ghouls.
There was no matron.
So what we need to do first in order to do
They're
that, we've got-
poisoned.
it's draining. He'll be fine. He can take it. The mullet soaks it up.
I ain't worried about Grave Walker turning any of you against me. I could take a lot of you with my eyes closed and one arm behind my back.
There's the ghouls down here.
Oh.
Okay, there's the next house.
Gosh, that's a scary little marker. the little like scream face you have for the ghouls.
Yeah, the ghouls are nasty. Really the idea was there's something that's just truly kind of predatory and inhuman and nasty. Really the.
Calzash wants to know, he's calling it the Mullet-Talion skin, but this skin, you can use it.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Yep.
can use it in the main campaign. Mullet-Talion, so that's what we're gonna call it now.
It's orcs have decided to turn up as well. The matron.
And all of the war chiefs in the Lord of the Hunt, like there's no main campaign war chiefs mixed in with it. It's like this is like its own separate.
Oh well, you can get all of the full scope of the Nemesis system, and all of those guys still, can exist within here as well. But the Beastmasters themselves, the boss guys, they're exclusive to this.
Okay, the Beastmasters have their own little.
There's one of the matrons.
Ecosystem.
Take her down.
A matron?
These are the sort of they're. I don't know if you've ever seen naked mole rats.
I have seen a naked mole rat.
So basically, the ghouls have a similar ecology to them in that they're these sort of matriarchal creatures.
Okay.
So the matrons are kind of living down there, controlling the rest of the hive.
So they're the big ones, and then all the little ones are like the.
Obey them and rule them.
Oh,
and
man.
basically, that's what's happening here. If we can defeat and take out the matrons, that's going to unlock the ability now to be able to dominate and control ghouls ourselves.
Wow. Ghoul matrons. I didn't know that. That's like some really complicated Middle-earth ecology there.
Well, I think one of the things that, really does differentiate Middle-earth from, I guess, generic fantasy is that attention to detail, whether it's history or whether it's myth or whether it's obviously the attention to detail of nature. And so I think, in Mordor, we really wanted to retain that. And like Weta in the films are such an inspiration for that as well. It's good, like not only within Middle Earth, but like Skull Island, they do such an amazing. So here's an ecosystem that everything's trying to kill everything, and everything's kind of ramped up to 11. And so that was, I think, a bit of an inspiration for what we wanted to do. Mordor is kind of a lost world within Middle Earth, and even. In the books, where it's referring to the origin of the fell beast, it's like creatures of a lost world, maybe they were. So even, there's that tease or that hint that Mordor is kind of a lost world. The great beasts are there, there's these primitive creatures there. So
a lost world.
Took that approach to, not only to the orcs, but also to nature itself.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful right now, but then of course Sauron moves in and then sort of like just wastes anything that's left.
The fun thing is, again, even in the Sea of Nirn. So this still, even later, even during the time of the War of the Ring, this is the area from which he's able to feed all of those vast armies. And then after Aragorn becomes King Elisar, he actually gives this area back to the slaves who've been tilling it as well. So
but they've got like, what's left at that point? Like,
it's true. Yeah, it's probably going to be some of the cheaper real estate of
here, guys,
King
you can have
Elisar's.
this.
Yeah, I'm going to bestow upon you this great gift of
good luck, have
a
fun.
bit of Mordor. Yeah.
Empty lands. I mean, at least he, gave them some land. They can figure it out, I'm sure.
We gotta kill I really want us to be able to get to.
I want to see the Grog.
Yeah. We'll get our ability to dominate these. Then we'll go get a Grog, and then we'll go and see about which of these war chiefs we can take down as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's one of Torvin's journals. He's left back in this cave as well.
So you collect Torvin's journals, and they'll embellish on his story.
Yeah. And a little, some of his thoughts and his. Oh, look, I'm vomiting all over those guys. Oh, there she is.
Oh, look at that.
Shadow Strike. Oh, you've done it already. Okay, take her out. Boom, 2 down.
2. 1 to go. Look at that matron head.
Yeah, it's fun getting to explore some of his thoughts on Talion and just sort of his point of view on the world as well.
Nice. I love the dwarves. I love them so much.
You got to be looking forward to the movie then, of more dwarves.
I already have my midnight tickets. I'm going to wear my Hobbit cloak. I am so excited.
It looks amazing. The trailer looks fantastic.
I'm really excited to see. Well, I don't. If you haven't read the book by now, I'll be a little less spoilery. But I can't wait to see what goes on with Smaug, like how they handled that whole situation. God, I said how they handle it. I didn't say what happened. If you haven't read The Hobbit, you should really read The Hobbit. It's
I
pretty
want to
good.
see the other thing that I liked. What they set up in the previous of what's going to happen around Dol Guldur and how they left all of that. That's going to be amazing.
The Necromancer.
Yeah.
Break the chains of the dark.
Because I think that story as well is, we really do sit in between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So actually being able to see the conclusion of that story and what happens with the Necromancer actually makes it kind of an interesting, prelude to what we get to do. Oh, I thought you were going to get. Oh, here we go.
Oh man, that was brutal.
There's probably a really good opportunity for a good mullet shot coming up.
Get it in the butt. Hit it.
See if you can get it in the butt and get the mullet in one shot. That's your challenge, Evan. A butt mullet.
A butt mullet.
This is it. Do it.
Get it. Yes, you did it.
And photo.
That's awesome. I love this photo mode. This is so
photo
cool.
mode's amazing.
You did it. You got it.
Where's your mullet?
God, those matrons look really nasty.
They are. But then, so of course they are nasty, but getting... Thank you.
Butt
Bravo.
mullet. Thank you. Very nice.
That should be one of our trophies that unlocks, but anyway.
Unlocked butt mullet.
Yep.
I'm really interested to see what they do for the movie with Lithariel. See how that resolves itself, because she's not in the Lord of the Rings. What happened? We'll see. So I'm very excited.
I think again, there's that inspiration. Lethariel, as we were talking earlier, wanting to have these sort of strong
women.
warriors. Yeah.
She's great.
I was really nervous about that before the movie, but I think they did a great job.
Nervous about
Toriel,
Toriel, yeah. I think we all were. Yeah. I think Evangeline Lilly was also nervous about it. She did all those interviews where she was like, I agreed to do it, but only if there was no romance involved. And then they called her back, and they did all the romance scenes. So, I don't know. I think she does a great job with it.
This guy's awesome. I love this guy. So I mentioned not only now do we have his crew. Yep. So we've got guys that are riding.
Wait. Go back. Can you go back to his thing? Motive: lamenting how hard it is to find a private place and quiet moment with Stompy. Is Stompy his grog?
Oh yes. Do you want to meet Stompy?
I want to meet Stompy.
All right, let's go and meet Stompy.
Oh man, that's cute.
We'll do that one.
That's cute. I want to meet Stompy.
All right, let's go meet Stompy. This is fun. Fast.
Ghouls were ever to become more organized, all of Nirn would be in
we haven't.
in short order.
Okay, this will all work fine. It's all going to be fine. Are you confident?
You ready?
You're taking out Stompy?
Everybody cheer Evan on. He's going to take out Stompy. Meet Stompy. Oh,
yeah, so
we've got to meet Stompy.
So we've got all the Torvin missions with all the different beasts. Then we've got all the new warchiefs, and then if we see the white icon on the mini map, there's also a whole new set of side missions and challenges around all the beasts and creatures. And then, okay.
So what are the runes, like the special runes that you get for Lord of the Hunt?
Oh, there's ones that I'm not sure which. I'm trying to remember exactly which one corresponds to which warchief. But there's ones that increase your power while you're riding. There's ones that mean you can drain your ammo, so you can basically shooting from the back of these guys is more powerful.
Nice.
So they really make the mounted combat much more powerful. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Ooga Kuga.
So now the skill that we've got, which is being able to draw in these kind of swarms of ghouls, is what we need to do in order to draw out this war chief. So there's going to be swarms of ghouls, him stomping in on Stompy on his wretched crowd.
So excited to see Stompy.
Total.
Are you guys excited for Stompy? I'm excited for Stompy. I'm very excited for Stompy.
Just need to. Okay,
Stompy.
one. Here he comes. Draw out. It's fun being able to just get the ghouls running rampant inside the orc fortresses as well.
Oh man.
One more. They probably should have cleared these nests out if they were a bit more organised. And 3.
1 to 10. Urex kill. Urex with baited. Oh, we got one. One died already.
Yeah,
Two died.
They've started swarming out. Once they start swarming, they're going to.
3. Wow, they're dropping fast.
And then Stompy's going to have to come out and check out what's going on.
I'm so excited for Stompy.
Or there should be more. Oh, there's matrons coming out as well. They're going to make short work of these orcs.
There's a lot of matrons. Oh wow. Oh, and they're barfing the poison.
Yep. They're actually even pretty powerful against the Graugs once you get them through.
Oh my.
Okay, one more. Okay,
Stompy. Is he here? Stompy! Wow.
Okay, let's
So
go
now
see.
you have to take down the
The
warchief
wretched,
and the Graug.
yep, exactly.
Wretched Graug, shoot you.
So the great thing is, if you can stun him, that's actually going to make the ghouls leap on him and help you take him down as well.
Wow, and they take extra damage when they're stunned.
Yeah,
So,
so it's really about kind of using all these different creatures and nature.
pitting them against each
Yep.
other. Oh man, this is awesome. Get him. Oh no.
He hates the ghouls, so which makes sense. So does this guy.
They all
So-
hate the
yeah,
ghouls.
Yeah, with good cause, because ghouls are a menace to Stompy the Graug. Get down there.
Kalash 1 would like to know why Uga Kuga has so much swag. A lot of these orcs have a lot of swag, I'd like to say.
He's definitely high up in the Dark Lord's favour. Oh, he started careful. Poison. And don't forget you've got your game changers as well. You can use your sword there.
Game changer rune.
Okay,
Whoa.
stun Stompy.
Get him.
Show me your skill.
Ook, ook, ook.
The swordsmith. That's a nice shot. Oh,
Ook, ook.
sorry. I
What
just saw
was that?
It just ran into the pole and knocked itself out. Foolish creature.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, need to stun Stompy.
Get him. They're like slow motion talking.
Oh, look at those ghouls. Okay, so they are successfully wearing down Stomp. Oh no,
Another one.
that's the other bodyguard.
Ishka, the fanatical.
Instead, I must deal with you both.
So he's angry, so he's trying to worried about dealing with these ghouls and you at the same time. Stompy's down.
Someone's got some anxiety issues. Jeez, you
Oh,
got
Stompy's
Ushka.
recovering. You've got this, haven't you?
Stompy.
Evan? Oh,
Oh,
good job, Stomp. He's got all his own
my.
combat chatter as well.
that's adorable.
In the face, and again. Okay, he's down.
Stompy,
Oh, there's
no.
some fire there. But you don't want to burn your own
No,
ghouls. That's a challenge.
Stompy.
Something I probably should mention as well. This DLC is a little harder than the main
Is
game.
it? Is it a little harder?
If you've sort of completed the game, and definitely if you were looking for a bit of an extra challenge, this is definitely
No.
good. But hopefully not too much for Evan. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. So he's
man.
coming back.
So this
Stompy's
is
nearly down. What? Oh, watch out for that ghoul. All right.
the difficulty level has been kicked up. Would you say?
It's really the intensity of what's going
Yeah.
on, in addition to the abilities of these sort of. So these ghoul matrons, even one on one, they're pretty tough, and now we've got hordes of these things
Oh no.
charging around. So there's a lot of chaos.
I kind of don't want Stompy to die, but he
No
has
one
to
wants
die.
Stompy to die.
Stompy, no.
I even less want Evan to die, but
Did we brand someone? Did we brand someone? We did. We
we
have one
can.
guy.
Yeah.
Let's brand
Well,
somebody. I think we need
Evan's
some
just
help.
running now. That's it. Oh no!
No, Stompy!
Oh.
He's so sad and dead. And Uga Kuga is so sad.
He's going to be sad. Let's go and. Oh, and
he's
he's
pissed.
really angry. He killed.
Uh-uh.
Oh, hit that fire.
Get him. Oh.
No, it's going to take more than that. You don't get to have your
Oh.
own Graug by being vulnerable to stealth. Oh, take him.
Oh, man.
Stompy!
Hot flashes. Nice.
The only friend! I smash you
What have
for
we done?
smash until dead!
Stompy
He
was the
killed
only
his
one.
only friend.
Stompy was the only one. Only
I
one.
want to hear his last words as well.
Only one who understood. Wow. Writing words.
Game changer. Use your sword.
Ah! Don't die. Ooh.
Oh!
That was so close.
Click those sticks. Oh!
Oh no. No, 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 no,
This is
no.
it. This is it. It's
Get
fine.
him.
It's fine. It's totally fine. It's got this.
Oh my god.
Oh, branding.
Get some
Nice.
help.
Yes. Lithariel's challenge. We don't want to do this. Here, it's a damn fine idea. That's it. Kill him. That's it. Take him.
Now,
I can't
those
look.
are new trophies. Like, that was a new trophy?
Yes.
DLC specific trophies? Cool. I think.
Okay, he can do this. No opportunities in the environment. He's nearly down. You can do this. I know you can do it, Evan.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Get him.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh,
Did I mention? Did I mention that this DLC is a bit harder?
Yeah. You did. Oh, he's falling for the
Oh, he's
rage.
panicking.
Oh
He
man.
already knew that.
Oh man. Oh no.
Or at least their hates are
Run,
triggered.
run, run. There's a. Can we brand the shield guy?
Yes. Okay.
We
get
need
that
help,
hit counter
man.
up.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no.
The rage there has actually restored his health as well. So when
Oh,
they get
good.
enraged, he's actually able to restore
Get
his
them,
health. And
matron.
he's so angry about the death of Stompy as well. Oh,
Oh no.
oh dear.
Oh. Oh. No.
Oh,
No. Oh.
oh,
Brutal. Brutal. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. That was brutal.
Okay, so I think, as I mentioned, this one's a little bit tougher. All right.
Oh my god.
I think we'll go after Stompy. Well, we got to see, at least you got Stompy.
We got to see Stompy.
So what we need now is our own wretched Graug.
We gonna go get one now?
Yeah, we should go get our own one.
Let's treat ourselves.
Yes.
We can treat ourselves, get our own wretched grog.
Okay, so we'll fast travel across this tower.
Oh my god. Oh, that was brutal.
Thought you had him. You were so close. So close. And his last
close.
words are so heartfelt as well.
You killed my only friend.
How could you?
I feel bad. I do feel bad. I feel remorse at killing Stompy.
Okay, obviously in the we will be able to settle that unsettled business.
Yeah, because he's now promoted.
Yep.
Or
So
he was
now,
a war chief, or now his power is higher.
this guy, this is another one of these elite war chiefs. And what he's been all about is actually exterminating these creatures. So of course, we don't want them all dead because we want to use them. So we'll follow Torvin.
Extermination.
S.Y. Shira wants to know if a ghoul matron kills you, do they get more powerful, or is it just a ghoul killed you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They don't actually have sort of individuality. They really are sort of just
Ghouls.
creatures. But there is one of these war chiefs here who does have a sort of a particular sort of friendship and relationship with the ghouls as
my.
well. And again, once again, it's sort of using them to bring him down, but also giving you the power to kind of dominate and use these creatures as well.
Oh wow! So not all of the orcs hate ghouls. Some of them have a symbiotic relationship.
All of them hate ghouls,
They all hate
except this
ghouls.
one sick
Okay.
and twisted individual.
Sick and twisted to befriend ghouls. I believe it.
Yes. Him, oh sorry, I should say two. There's him and Talion, of course, who will use any weapon at his disposal if it means bringing down Sauron's forces.
He is persistent
Yes.
with that mullet. With the mullet. Now, what are a lot of different people are asking this question? What are fell beasts?
Fell beasts?
Yes.
So fell is like dangerous, evil, wicked. So it sort of gets used. The main context it gets used in the book is in regard to the big flying creatures that the Nazgul are on.
The
But
winged beasts.
They are winged fell beasts.
Winged
but fell
fell
beasts
beasts.
are sort of wicked and nasty and evil and dark creatures.
So would you say that all of the creatures within this realm sort of fall under
Fell,
the fell
yeah,
beast
yeah,
category?
absolutely, yes.
All right. So fell. They're all fell.
I was actually looking in my Kindle dictionary at the definition of fell just before, in relation to that. It's a word that comes up a lot. So now, not only can we use bait to bring in Caragors and use the nests to bring in the ghouls, there's also bait with a very particular aroma.
For Graugs!
And not just any Graugs,
The
but
wretched
Graugs, yes.
Oh my god, this is awesome. Wow, that was great. You teleported, you did the Wraith jump onto him.
Yep, so you can do the
Awesome.
shadow mount to dominate him, but then
He is ours.
once you've got him,
We have to name him.
you can't use Stompy, that's
Can't
already
use Stompy.
taken.
How do we name him? What is he good at?
He's very, very good at projectile vomiting. What about Aussie?
Aussie?
Which is short for Australian.
Aussie?
We're also quite good at projectile vomiting.
Okay, we'll call him Aussie.
Aussie, the wretched Graug.
I was gonna go with like Barfy or something.
Barfy
but
would
I
be
like
fine
Aussie.
as well.
Ozzy the wretched Graug.
And so the you just pull the left trigger, so it's actually the ranged mode while you're on him. So he really is like a tank now.
Aussie.
Let's take these guys out. And
Get him! Oh, perfect. Gosh, what did he eat?
he ate ghouls. This is what happens if you eat ghouls. So,
Gross.
So
Don't eat ghouls,
don't do
kids.
that.
Friends don't let friends eat ghouls. Oh my god, there's so many of them here. But obviously, if you're on a Graug, you can take out more, like many. orcs at
Yeah,
once.
he's extremely effective.
Hold L2 and aim R. Hold R2 to projectile vomit.
Yeah, so it's basically left trigger to aim, right trigger to shoot, and Aussie becomes your range mode.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
I think that
ooh.
audio team just did
Oh my gosh.
I think that's probably one of my favorite meetings of all time, was the audio meeting about what he should sound like, and just like more disgusting.
Your sound team
Just
went all
more
out for
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
How barfy and gross can we make it?
Give him the safety he can expect with a wretched Graug at his door.
So now, of course, to go after the war chief, who's the specialist in taking these guys down, we actually get to use.
Wow.
So this guy is very, and again, can you just go back to him for a sec? He's got a whole new set of weapons. If we go off to the right, he's got a totally new ability as well. So he has rapid fire explosive.
Rapid bomber.
Yeah, so he's got rapid fire explosive projectiles. So
Oh, no.
He is extremely intense, and also invulnerable to a whole bunch of stuff. So these war chiefs are pretty hardcore.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
We should maybe we'll go. Should we go after? Well, we can pick. We could go after him and take Aussie. We could try. I think we should leave the Graug Rider.
He's grieving.
Yeah, the Beast Tamer is pretty cool.
Tom Horn Beast Tamer.
He's really all about using the stealth of the Karagath, so prowling and hunting on the Karagaths, or last but by no, this guy's fun as well. He's the smuggler, so he's mounted, so this is about sort of chasing down and hunting the mounted enemies on their Karagaths.
What's in his bag?
Stuff.
What's
No,
in
he's
that?
got all sorts of stuff. He's like moving all sorts of illicit goods across
Damn.
Mordor. Maybe we could go after him. He's pretty fun.
Let's go after him. I
Okay.
like his blood mask. Let's go after him.
The mission to draw him out to get to him is kind of fun too.
Monstrosities of Mordor. I must kill the butcher and keep the orcs afraid.
Oh, there's one of Torvin's journal entries as well. To the right.
Torvin, where is our buddy?
He's waiting.
Meanwhile, we're just riding our projectile vomiting
Being-
Graugs. Running around with Ozzy. Oh my god.
Nothing to see here.
I like how all of the orcs are just like,
Whoa.
what is...
Okay, so if we hop off.
He's hanging out.
You hang out there.
Hey, buddy. Chase down and kill Uruk couriers. We're killing Mordor's postal system.
Yep, and they've only just established it as well. It's only very
Man.
recently that they've just managed to get to ride these guys.
We're just coming in and ruining everything. We're ruining absolutely everything.
Now these guys, the thing they're trying to smuggle is actually explosives. So the good thing about that, oh, don't forget, we need to use the speed of the Karagath here, and we also need to be pretty precise to shoot these guys in the back. That's it. Before they deliver. Don't forget, front, go at the front.
Whoa! That's awesome.
Oh, don't.
Oh man, that's so cool. They just go down and.
Oh, don't let him get it. You can do it.
Why did you run into the
That's it. You've got him. You got him. You got him. Yes. Good shot.
Awesome.
They will wreak unknown havoc.
Damn.
So they're not delivering that. Okay, this is the next one. Whoa. A little. Okay, this is really using the speed of these new mounts. Okay. And
Oh man. Yeah, this is faster than the.
oh!
Oh no!
Oh!
You got to get that rune that adds
Yep.
that doubles your slowdown time. I got that.
Oh,
rune.
2 in 1. That was beautiful.
Very nice.
You got him.
Evan's pro at this.
Yep. Oh, good shot.
That was awesome.
Okay. You got this. And then the thing we're also really able to do with this one is the actual missions to draw out the warchiefs, you know, being able to sort of blow them out and make them sort of a bit more expansive as well and take advantage of all the sort of new mechanics
Now
we've put in.
you kill them. Like you can't.
Nice.
For the warchiefs, you kill them. You don't dominate them, or are you doing sort of the same thing where you?
The goal in this, yeah, is but you can kill or
Okay.
dominate, but yeah, you got to defeat these guys. Oh, last one. Okay, now the smuggler has arrived.
So there are a couple of questions in chat. In the appendices of this game mention great beasts of Gorgoroth.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. We need some more.
what
ammo.
are they?
So the great beasts are the big creatures that we saw kind of dragging the big battering ram up against the gates of
Yeah.
Minas Tirith.
They're not Oliphants. They're something
No,
different.
I mean, it's sort of. I guess what an oliphant is to an elephant. So this kind of huge, monstrous version. The great beasts kind of are to maybe rhinos or really sort of massive beasts of burden. So they're the things that are they're kind of basically the transport to move the goods around Mordor. So we haven't actually, they're not
Okay.
actually here in the Sea of Nirn, but we sort of wanted to use the appendices to kind of even
Yeah.
flesh out more of the lore and flesh out more of the kind of ecosystem as well. Oh, so we've got the smuggler, we've managed to dismount him, but now he's down, he's also a monster slayer.
Oh my God! Look at his face. He got Karagath blood
He's
all
covered
over
in
it.
blood and he doesn't care. And he's going to deliver you all across Mordor. Oh, this will give us our
Another
first of our
one.
epic runes if we take this guy down too.
As douche.
Everyone's favourite. That was
Everyone's favourite As
perhaps
douche.
the funnest to chant as well.
I actually encountered a war chief named Doucherat.
Yes?
And it was funny because when I found him, I zoomed in, and then Alistair is Celebrimbor. Well, pronounce their name for you. So it zooms in, and he's just like, Doucherat. And I was like, I'm a child. It was great.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Was he like in the booth just being like, do
Yes.
you want me to read this?
Yes.
In the old
Takra.
still had a little fight.
He looks a little old.
He is the elder. He's
Takra
lived
the
for
elder.
a long time. In the old days, men had a little fight. So again, there's that, like the elves, who knows how old these guys are? He could be thousands of years old. I like that idea that some of them have been here for a long time. I don't know if I'm meant to talk about such things, but I found it. Alistair,
Yeah.
he's
great.
He's married to Skylar of Breaking Bad, Anna Gunn. I saw that the other day. I was kind of nerding out in DB.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, cool.
And a gun is awesome.
Yes.
Wow, talk about power couple. That's really cool. He did a great job as Celebrimbor.
He was great. I think, really got the sort of the gravitas of him, but the villainy of him. So, and of course, it's huge fun because we got to bring him back for the Bright Lord DLC. So we really get to kind of blow out on Celebrimbor and Sauron and their kind of relationship to each other and kind of, so really excited about that. Okay, so we've got our first of our epic runes as well.
Awesome. What does this one do?
Who knows what catastrophe
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Oh, sorry, if we can go and slot that one. Let's go slot that rune.
let's slot our rune. See what it does. So how many new runes do you get with?
Yeah, we've got 5 new
5.
epic runes, yes. So the Defiant one, that was from the free DLC today. And then the Karagath one, Okay, so now whenever your mounted Karagats, if they're eating an enemy, they're gonna regain more health. So that makes them they can tank much more effectively. That's
Okay,
cool.
that's really awesome. So there's a lot of you get a lot of reward to doing the Lord of the Hunt DLC, whether it's the runes or you learn more about Torvin's story, which is awesome. That's all we're going to show you today. What were you going to say?
Oh, so yeah, and the trophies, and the new warchiefs, and a bunch of stuff.
Trophies, warchiefs, Lithariel, dwarves. Lethariel is available today. Lord of the Hunt will be available later this year as part of the season pass. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us and geeking out and playing Shadow of Mordor. For more coverage, check out GameSpot.com, and thank you for watching.
Oh, thank you.